food culture in Australia has evolved amazingly, and I think that is a reflection for all areas and all suburbs. Well, people never thought of Redfern as a destination to walk around or sit in a nice cafe or go to a nice gallery, and that I think has changed dramatically in the last couple of years. I started as a kitchen hand when I was 14. All I wanted is to buy shoes. So that was my pocket money on my school holidays, and I fell in love with that kind of environment. I fell in love with everything to do with Australia and with an Australian girl. The casuality of the country, the people, and I think that is quite extraordinary how things are done differently in Australia than they are in other places in the world. I worked for Serge Dancero for 3 years in his restaurant, the Bathers Pavilion. I've worked in other venues as well, Melbourne and Sydney, and now it's my little venue. Kepos Street Kitchen, the way we started it is, my training is all classically French cuisine, and everybody just said, why don't you do the food that you really cook at home? And that's how we did Kepos Street Kitchen. It's technically food that we enjoy eating at home more than food that we dine out to eat. And we've been very fortunate with all the amount of exposure that we have been getting for Kepos Street Kitchen. We achieved the best food cafe for the cafe guide and a one hat with the good food guide. So it's been quite an extraordinary year for us in Kepos Street. Beef cheek risotto, it's just a lovely simple risotto that is made more Mediterranean influenced. So it's not the classic Italian flavor of risotto. I love beef cheek. I find it very hearty. It's just, there's the people that love lamb shank and there's the people that love the beef cheek, and I'm a beef cheek person. Why I chose beef cheeks is it's a secondary cut. It's fantastic for pressure cooking, slow cooking, and with the pressure cooker it just really helps you to have the same result of a slow cooking with the shorter period of time. So the beef cheek, what is nice about them, they have this beautiful texture to them. It's quite different than other cuts like a lamb shank that are as well very suitable for the pressure cooking or the slow cooking. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting it a little bit smallish just that it can fit into the pressure cooker. I'll put it on the sear function and warm it up for a bit before. So probably a couple of minutes would be fantastic. While I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'll just season it with a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of cracked pepper just to get an extra flavor into my cheeks. So all you just need to do is just let them color really beautifully on the one side, and then you can flip them to the other side. If you flip the meat too fast, what it happens is that will not allow to see all the flavors inside your beef cheek. Use a beautiful, good beef stock. It's always very, very important. It's the ingredients that you use. Do your own beef stock, freeze it, or buy from a good deli shop, a fantastic brand, and that will really help to improve the flavors of the dish that you're trying to do. I'm using the eggplant relish that has a lot of spices and a lot of vegetables into it. That's why I'm not adding any vegetables at the first stage. Now that it's seared, I'm just adding the stock onto it. And now all we need is to turn it to the pressure cooking function. While the pressure cooker is getting our meat tender, what I will do is get the eggplant relish. It has a lot of flavor, a lot of seeds, cumin seeds, coriander seeds, caraway seeds, and that will just give it this beautiful Mediterranean flavor to it. I've already done the risotto with the multi-chef and it smells amazing. All those beautiful seeds and coriander. So I'm just adding a little bit more beef cheeks to my risotto, as I am a little bit greedy with the beef cheeks. So just folding it in. I'm adding the relish with all the beautiful seeds. You can add as much as you want beef cheek into your dish, and if you want less, you can do less, but believe me, the more the better. We love bringing the kitchen out to the customer, so we're serving it in a small pan. You can always add an extra drizzle of olive oil on top of it if you wish, or extra more herbs or extra more relish, and we'll have a taste of it. Looks delicious. It looks very tender. That is just beautiful.